Hi everyone!
Hi everyone. Hello.
Today we're going to be doing a love reading. This is going to be a reading for people who are in some type of relationship. Whether complicated, whether happily together, whether it's a situationship, I don't know, but you need to have some sort of active relationship with another person. This is not really for singles, it's for people who have some type of relationship going currently, okay? And this is going to tell you the current energy that is around your relationship and then also some advice for your relationship. Just a reminder that this is the current energy surrounding your relationship. There are many paths that it can take, and depending on what your actions are, what your thoughts are moving forward, and even after hearing this reading, it could change things. So please don't feel like anything I say is set in stone, and yeah, I really hope that it resonates with you. I'm also going to put a link down below so that you can donate to me and my channel. This is something that is not necessary, but that is so greatly appreciated. So if you are feeling generous and you feel like you gain something from watching my videos and my content, I would so appreciate a donation, big or small, no matter how small. I'm very grateful for it. So in the next clip, I'm going to show you the 3 different piles, and I just want you to tune in and choose the pile that's really calling out to you. So without further ado, let's get into the pile selection. Close your eyes, take some deep belly breaths. Really take the time to find the stillness and the quiet within yourself. Ask yourself, which pile has the messages and the guidance that I need to hear right now? Then open your eyes and you will feel one of the piles buzzing with energy, calling and pulling out to you. Which pile has the message and the answers that you need to hear right now? All right, so if you selected pile number 1, this is your love reading for the current energy surrounding your relationship, the current energy surrounding your person, you, and your relationship overall. So the first card I selected was an angel number, and you guys got 111. So this could be a significant number for you, or if it isn't, this is still the card that came out for your relationship reading. So 111 often represents manifesting new beginnings, spiritual awakening, positive thinking, intuition, and illumination. So you guys got 111, and the card that you got to represent the energy of your relationship is the Magician. So I really feel like right now you're at a stage in this relationship where there is a chance to manifest what you desire with it. It's almost like you're in a new chapter. Originally when I saw the 111 and the Magician and some of the other cards, it got me thinking that this could be a new relationship, but part of me feels like it isn't necessarily a new relationship. It could be, but it also could just be that you're starting a new chapter with this person. You guys could be moving into a new energy. You have the 10 of Swords as your back of the deck energy for this deck, and the 10 of Swords often represents a painful ending of some sort. So this could mean that you guys have a painful past together, or that I feel more likely that you guys have some pain individually in your lives that you had to overcome. Maybe it was a heartbreak, whatever it was. And now you guys are kind of in this new energy with each other. So having the Magician represent the overall energy of your relationship, for me, this really means that you guys have the chance to manifest what it is that you desire, that there's a lot of abundance and manifestation energy around your relationship right now. This could mean that financially you guys are bringing abundance towards you, or it could just mean abundance of love, abundance of spirituality, abundance of whatever it is that your relationship really needs. But it really does feel like you guys are at this new beginning and you're starting this kind of new chapter together. You're stepping into a new energy together. I was also drawn to a picture on this rock behind the guy, and it looks like a snake. So I do feel like this is a relationship that has evolved a lot. It's gone through quite an evolution from where it started to where you are now. And it's really a relationship that is evolving and growing. There's a lot of growth and a lot of room for growth in this relationship, which is a great sign because, you know, we grow, we evolve. So if your relationship isn't growing, evolving, it wouldn't be a good sign. But I definitely see potential. Potential is a really good word. You guys have a lot of potential, and it's really up to you guys what you wish to manifest. So I'm going to tune into the energy of your person first. The card that represents the energy of your person is the Page of Cups. So this is somebody who is really offering their love. So your person is really offering their love to you. If you notice, the woman in this card has a cup in her hands and she's offering it up. So this person is really offering their love to you. They could be a dreamy person or somebody who isn't necessarily dreamy overall in their lives, but their idea of your relationship and their idea of you is very idealistic. It's almost like their idea of love or of marriage or of whatever kind of relationship that you have with this person. They see you and your relationship as almost like an idealistic vision of what it means to have a happy family or what it means to have a relationship. And they definitely have a lot of pure love towards you. So the card that they got to represent their strength in the relationship is the Page of Wands, which has a lot of sexual energy around it. So this person has a lot of sexual desire for you. The wand can be also seen as a phallic symbol, and then the Page of Wands is a very sexual, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know why the word fashion forward just came to my head. Maybe your person is fashion forward, or just I think to represent that when they have an idea, they move and act on it quickly. They're an action-oriented person. So their strength in this relationship is that they're very attractive, and they see you as being very attractive. And a strength that they have in this relationship is that they know when to take action and they know when to move forward with certain things. They have a lot of passion. They're a very passionate person. So another strength that they have in this relationship is their pure passion for you and your love. For their weakness in the relationship, they got the Lovers card. So I just want to say that the Lovers card popping up in this reading is a great sign. It can be indicative of a soulmate relationship or a twin flame relationship. And honestly, with the 111, the Magician, and looking at the cards that popped up for both of your energies, I am really feeling that twin flame mirroring each other energy. It's really like your relationship is about the growth of both of you as individuals. And as you guys are both growing as individuals, your relationship grows. So this is actually a really great relationship for having the potential to grow and go really far in life. But with the Lovers coming up as the weakness, it could mean with the number 6 could often represent charity or an energy exchange between two people, or sacrifice. So with this, I'm getting the energy that your person could sacrifice a lot for you. Oh wow, I'm drawn to the snake imagery again. There's a snake in this card. So once again, there's a lot of sexual energy around your relationship. It could mean that your person has a really high sex drive for you. They are very sexually attracted to you, and also that once again, you guys are there's a spiritual connection here. I don't know if you guys are twin flames or soulmates, or you guys are really sparking each other's spirits to grow in this lifetime. Like they are almost like, what's the word? Triggering you to grow, and you're triggering them to grow. But sorry, going back to their weakness in the relationship, they could sacrifice a lot for you and give a lot to you, or maybe you give a lot to them, but there's something with the giving and receiving in the relationship. But since it's their weakness, they can either take too much from you or give too much from you without receiving enough back. But overall, having the Lovers here, It could also mean, once again, that as a weakness, I really feel like it's that they give in to you a lot. Sometimes maybe you can walk all over them and they are willing and ready to sacrifice anything for you. They love you a lot. So the card that represents what they desire from the relationship is the Knight of Pentacles. So they're really looking for stability in this relationship, security in this relationship. They could be a routine-oriented person, or they're looking for a routine out of this relationship. So they really appreciate the day-to-day with you. So whatever your routine is with this person, whether it is, talking on the phone, or, who tidies up and who does this, routine you have in place in this relationship is something that brings this person a lot of grounding, a lot of stability, and they really desire this security and consistency in your relationship. So tuning into your own energy now. So the card to represent you is the Page of Wands. And this was the card to represent your partner's strength. So once again, I feel like you're a firecracker, you're a fireball, you have a lot of passion. You could even be somebody who is a bit bossy, like you are strong-willed and you have a lot of passion, and you also have a lot of sexual attraction for your partner with the Page of Wands coming up again. Feeling a lot of sexual energy around this connection. I'm really drawn to the facial expression on this child, who is just like looking so happy and childlike. It's almost like you bring out the more childlike energy in the relationship, the possibilities, endless possibilities, curiosity, the optimism that anything can happen. It's like your person is more focused on taking action and coming up with a routine, although they do have a lot of, dreamy and passionate love for you and sexual desire. But with you, it's more like you bring a lot of joy and optimism and exuberance to the relationship. For your strength in the relationship, you got the Four of Pentacles. So this could really represent somebody who doesn't let go easily. And because this is a strength, it could represent you standing up for yourself, or you standing up for what you believe in, or you not giving in easily to your partner. And with the number 4, it really is a number that represents stability and security and grounding. So your strength in this relationship is that you provide a lot of grounding to your partner. You make them feel, once again, secure, stable, and you are a very assertive and individualistic person. And your partner really likes this about you. They like the fact that you know how to say no, and you know how to stand up for yourself, and you are assertive. So this is your strength in the relationship. Your weakness in the relationship is the Nine of Pentacles. And it's so funny because I feel like these cards are almost the same thing, because the Nine of Pentacles represents somebody who is so independent, creates their own wealth and abundance, who has everything they need to prosper and succeed and achieve their goals. So it's almost like what your strength in the relationship is also your weakness. Your partner is drawn to, or your person is drawn to your individuality and your independence, but it also can be a weakness in your relationship, because sometimes it's like you're too independent to the point where they feel like you don't even need them, like you got it all on your own, and it makes them feel like they're not providing enough for you. In terms of what you desire, so you got the Knight of Wands. Once again, a phallic symbol and a lot of sexual, passionate energy. So what you desire from the relationship is passion, spontaneity, adventure, passion, a bit of unpredictability, which is so funny because your partner desires predictability. So I will say that although, there is a lot of sexual attraction, attractiveness, love in this relationship, I do feel like you are desiring a bit more passion and romance and adventure, and just not knowing what to expect, to be swept off of your feet. And your partner is looking for a little bit of the opposite. They're looking for, stability, consistency, a routine, knowing what to expect. But the card that represents the outcome of this relationship is the King of Pentacles. So there really is success, financial success and abundance. A lot of abundance and financial success around this relationship. Also, the back of the deck energy for this deck was the Ten of Pentacles. So I do see an opportunity for you to have a family with this person, whatever that means to you. Whether that is, pets, children, sharing friendships with each other. There's so many different ways to honor family, blood or otherwise. So please take that as it resonates for you. But there is, for your guys' outcome, I do see a lot of success, financial success, abundance, achievement of material wealth, and security in your relationship with one another. That is what I'm seeing for your relationship and the energy surrounding your relationship at this time. I am going to pull a couple of oracle cards just as advice. Can we please get advice for this relationship in pile number 1? For those who selected pile number 1, what relationship advice do you have? So the first card that you got as your relationship advice is the Knight. It says, be brave and honest. And I'm drawn to the rose here. So I feel like the relationship advice being given here is for you both to open your heart space a little bit more. A lot of pentacles and wands came up. Sorry about that. My phone just died. So I had to reconfigure what I was doing there. But what I was saying was the advice that came out for you was the Knight, which says be brave and be honest. I'm really drawn to the rose here, and I feel like it's asking you to be honest about your love. I feel like you guys might hold back expressions of your love for one another, or both of you, it feels like both of you have been on a journey of opening your heart space more and more and more. And with the Ten of Swords as the back of the deck energy, I feel like you guys have come a very long way with that. But I think that this is just to commend you for that work and to encourage you to keep on that path of opening your heart to love, opening your heart to one another. And also this could be a message for a select few of you to be brave and honest about something that you have maybe wanted to share with your partner, or to be true to yourself. There might be something that you feel like you have to hide from your partner, or a certain aspect of yourself or a shadow side that you don't want to show them. But Spirit is just sending you the message to be honest. They love you a lot, so they're gonna love you for who you are regardless. The back of the deck energy for this deck was the Druid. It says hold the space. So I feel like you guys need to live in the present a little bit more with your relationship. It feels like you guys are really focused on the future and where are things going and creating stability and abundance with each other. But I think that maybe just to witness each other in the present moment and to be in the present moment a little bit more with each other in those opportune times. Let's get another oracle card here. For those who selected pile number 1, the first pile, can we please get some relationship advice? Pile number 1. Okay, 2 came out. Oh, 3 came out. Oh, wow. Okay, so soul family, what did I say? Yes, I was feeling that. You guys are soul family, that's so special. So that means that before you guys were born, you wrote up a contract that you would be in each other's lives during this lifetime. Oh my God, I'm such a sap, I'm getting so emotional. And that you've had past lives together. And I really felt that with the Lovers card coming out, and with the, like I said, the 111 with the Magician, because I feel like there's a lot of spiritual energy around this relationship in terms of you guys pushing each other to grow on an individual level, which also helps your relationship to grow. So yeah, it says you don't have to do it alone. Okay, this is a soulmate. You also have Keepers of the Earth. It also says you are not alone again. ancient ancestors stand beside you. So this tells me that there's a lot of protection, and look what the last card is, protection, around your relationship. It's almost like the divine supports this relationship, if I'm being honest. So they step in when necessary to help out and make sure that the communication is flowing well. I don't know why I just said communication. Maybe sometimes you guys can have a rocky communication, and I feel like your angels or your guides really step in and try to help to keep the communication smooth in this relationship. So you guys have a lot of support on the spiritual realm for this relationship, and you do have a soulmate and soul family with this person. Message of advice for those who selected pile 1 in their relationship. Can we please get some relationship advice for pile number 1? Generosity. Wow. This is such a beautiful energy. So you guys got the generosity card, and this card does not come out often for me. I don't know if I've ever gotten this card from this deck, actually. And the back of the deck energy is achievement. What did I tell you? There's so much success around this relationship. It's almost like you guys help each other to achieve material success. I don't know if you guys are both master manifestors. I think you are. Or something about your sexual energy together really allows for a lot of abundance and manifestation of abundance. So with the generosity card coming up, I feel like this ties back into what I was saying with the weakness in your partner or your person's relationship, which was about the giving and receiving energy with the number 6. One of you could be sacrificing a lot for the other person, or somebody is over giving and somebody is over receiving, or maybe it's both of you and it just falls out of balance sometimes. So I get the sense that this could be your partner giving more to you, and you maybe just not realizing that they need more expressions of love on your part. Don't forget to be generous with your partner and to shower the love upon them and really let them know how needed they are, how not that anybody needs anybody, you know, but you're choosing to be in this relationship because you benefit from it, right? So really just getting the vibe of sharing the love, letting them know how much you love them, and once again, being in the present moment. I feel like if you do lack somewhat of romance in this relationship, it could be because, like I said, you guys are so focused on the achievement, on the success, on the moving forward, on the unit as a whole. It's almost like back in the day when people got married, they integrated families and it brought their rank up in society. It's like you guys are on that vibe in some sense, but to focus a little bit more in those moments when you can really be present with each other, give to each other, look each other in the eye, and just, you know, witness and be there for each other, and really open your heart space and share how much you love each other. I'm gonna get one last card, one final card, advice for pile number 1, relationship advice for pile number 1. Embrace. You guys got embrace. So once again, embracing each other. Oh, and then trust came out too. So precious. Okay, so you guys got trust and embrace. So amazing relationship reading here. Definitely a lot of growth, a lot of expansion, a lot of love. Maybe just to, you know, let your partner know how much you love them, and to, I don't know, the one thing that came up was about, like, the one negative thing or the one thing to work on that came up was just about your communication. So maybe just communicating to your partner a little bit more how much you love them, embracing them, you know, in those emotional ways. And there's a lot of trust in this relationship. Soulmates, soul family. Okay, so that is your reading, pile 1. I really hope that it resonated with you. Blessings to you and your relationship. If you like watching my videos, I would so appreciate if you could comment down below, like, and subscribe. And I can't wait to do another reading for you soon. See you next time, pile 1. Bye. All right, so if you selected pile number 2, this is your love reading, the current energy surrounding your relationship in love. The first card I pulled was an angel number, and you guys got 444. Okay, this often represents the archangels, inner wisdom and intuition, guardian angels. You are on the right path, guidance and initiation. So the number 444 could be significant for you, and if not, this is just here to say that I do feel a bit of heavy energy around this relationship. It feels like there's a lot of baggage. It does feel like a more mature relationship, so this could be a long-term relationship, or it could just be, whether long or short, that there is a lot of kind of baggage around the relationship. And I do feel like 444 came out because the word initiation stands up to me. You guys could be going through a bit of a unknown territory. I want to say it's a rough patch, but it is divinely guided and aligned. So you are in the right place at the right time with this relationship. It doesn't necessarily mean things are going smoothly or easily, even though you're in the right place at the right time. So that is why 444 came out. So the card to represent the energy around your relationship, you guys got the 9 of Swords, and this is it's a stressed out energy, if I'm honest. So there could be a lot of stress and apprehension around your relationship. And with this particular deck, whenever this card comes out, I feel like guarded. If you can notice, this person is standing on guard, and they're also standing behind a tree. So it feels like both people, or at least someone in the relationship, has their guard up. They're protecting their heart space. There is a feeling of being hardened, rather than being soft and open to love. But however, once again, I do notice a lot of white angel feathers and the owl there, which represents intuition, just like the 444, intuition, angels, archangels, and divine connection. So it does feel like, even though there is some sort of stress around this relationship, that once again, it is divinely guided and you do have support with your angels. So if you are struggling in your relationship, I would suggest just saying a prayer or writing a letter to your angels and asking them for help with this situation, because you never have to do it all alone. Tuning into the energy of your person. So the energy surrounding them is the King of Swords in combination with the 3 of Pentacles. So I do feel like your person distracts themselves with work a lot. They are a very analytical person. They're very in their mind. It's almost like they could be an introverted person, or somebody who just has their own internal world that they go into a lot, and where you might not know exactly. There is an air of mystery to them. They do analyze and think a lot about situations, and that is their primary mode of figuring out problems. They think about it, they go over it analytically, and then they come to a conclusion based on that. And that is how they're thinking about your relationship right now. They're really trying to think of how they can make things work, what they can do to, patch up whatever needs to be patched up. But oh, sorry, this isn't the 8 of Pentacles. I was thinking this was the 8 of Pentacles. This is the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so once again, this could mean that they're working towards... It feels like they're the person working towards gaining your trust back. Also, I selected some cards for their strength in their relationship and their weakness. And their weakness is the 7 of Swords, which often represents deception or lies, or somebody who isn't being totally honest, who's trying to get away with something. And that coming up right underneath the 3 of Pentacles, which is really a card of collaboration, it could mean that you have had... This is not for everybody, so please, if you're not aware of this and I'm bringing it up, don't automatically think that this is true for your relationship. For select few, for some people, there could be fidelity issues, and I get the feeling that if there is, it's something that you already know about, you're already aware of. If it's not fidelity, it's something, if it's not infidelity, or if you didn't have any kind of fidelity issues in the past with this person, it still feels like there was something that they were keeping from you that involves other people. And this is kind of their weak point in the relationship. Moving on to their strength in the relationship, They do have a lot of sexual desire for you, a lot of passion, and a lot of, they want you. They really do want you. They're sexually attracted to you. They find you very special. It's almost like they look at you as a unique person, and they don't think that they're ever gonna find someone like you. So, sorry, I don't know why that just came out. This is supposed to be the strength in their relationship, but that message wanted to come through. The strength for them is that, so 2 cards came out. The Moon came out and the Knight of Wands. So I feel like, once again, this person almost has 2 worlds. They have the world that they present to the outside world, or they have the persona that they present to the outside world, and then they have this inner world where things are different. I wouldn't be surprised if on the outside this person seems outgoing or seems like a joker or seems a bit lighthearted, but on the inside they are a lot more serious. They are a lot more analytical. They are very intentional and think about things deeply. So their strength in the relationship is that they are a bit mysterious and sexually forward, and you, I think, respond to this well. So this is their strength in the relationship. So in terms of what they desire, 2 cards came out again, and I do want to say that for pile 1 I selected 1 card for each question, but for you guys it kept coming out 2 cards, so there was like more to the story. So for what they desire, they have the 9 of Swords in combination with the Star. So they want to be free of stress in this relationship. They really want to release the anxiety, release the stress, release the overthinking, release the illusions. They're done with it and they want to get rid of it, and they want to bring in renewal, fresh love. They really do have an idea of where this relationship can go, and they have hope and they have faith in this relationship. They really want it to work out. So what they desire is to leave behind the worry and to step into a lot more of a hopeful place. So tuning into your energy now, you got the Strength card coupled with the 7 of Wands. So it feels like your heart space is tender. I don't know if you're going through some sort of hurt or grief, or something's taking a toll on your emotions. And I don't know if this has to do with your relationship or outside of it. It does feel like it is coming from a lot of different angles, if I'm being honest. So it could be partially a little bit from your relationship, but I also feel like there are other things that are pulling on your heartstrings and just causing you to feel tender emotionally. But I do also see that you guys are being very strong. It's like, even though you're feeling tender emotionally, you are like, okay, well, we got to get through this, and I'm strong and I can do this. And you're really trying to look up, look forward, leave the past behind you and move forward. But your heart space is still feeling a bit heavy, a bit tender is the word. So I do want you to be able to seek out emotional support if necessary. Also, I'm feeling a lot of brain fog. I feel like I'm almost starting to get confused. So you guys may be experiencing some brain fog. I feel like your person is looking at you and you're looking somewhere else. So in terms of your strength in the relationship, you got the Emperor, which is also number 4. So this really represents a strong foundation. And you also got the 4 here. So I'm gonna get some clarity on this card. Oh, and also the back of the deck energy for both decks was the King of Cups, which really represents somebody being in control of their emotions, not letting their emotions get the best of them. So I feel like you guys are being the bigger person, and even though you guys have some sort of unresolved past or you're working through it, you are really both trying to find balance again and achieve equilibrium. So I'm gonna pull another card to clarify your strength. So for the person who selected pile number 2, the second pile, what is their strength in the relationship? Can we clarify the Emperor here? Why did the Emperor come out as their strength? The King of Wands. Okay, and then the Sun at the back. You are the more responsible person in the relationship. It's almost like you know how to provide structure, provide organization, sorry, get things done. You're like the manager, okay? Like if something needs to get done in the relationship, you're the person who takes on the role of, you know, delegating tasks, who's gonna get this done. Take the responsibilities as your priority and your thing to figure out. So that's your strength in the relationship. Your weakness is that you are holding on to some sort of hurt or pain that your partner caused you. It feels like, I don't know if they lied or something happened in the past that kind of broke your trust in them, and you're really having trouble letting this go. But you do have the Ten of Swords, which represents the fact that you are letting it go and that it is time to let it go. And I do really feel like you are in the process of that. It's just you're not quite there yet, which is why it showed up as your weakness. But the 10 always represents the closing of one cycle. So, you know, find forgiveness for yourself, for your partner, and like I said, I feel like you guys would really benefit from connecting with your angels, with your guardian angels, the archangels, and just, you know, taking all of this worry and all of this grief and laying it on their altar, laying it for them to figure out. Just, you know, we're not alone in this, and it's not, we have support. So if you need support, please, you know, don't only call out to spirit. If you need support in other ways, you know, you could always reach out to a counselor, a psychologist, a spiritual coach, whatever you vibe and align with. But also spirit is always there. So just putting the message out there again that if you are having trouble letting go of a pain from the past, lay it on their altar. Ask them to say, you know, I don't want to worry about this anymore. Please help me to forgive and to move on. What you desire from the relationship is really that romance, the pure sense of love and flirtation. You really are somebody who enjoys like flirting, making out, foreplay, like kind of like the more pure, you want to be swooned and wooed by your partner, and really you want them to, you know, pay attention to you, tell you how attractive you are, feel like they are enamored with you and they just can't get enough of you. You want to be cherished like a treasure. And I really am, the message is coming through strongly about your physical appearance. You want them to comment upon your physical appearance positively or to notice something about your physical appearance. I'm gonna pull a couple of oracle cards as advice for you, relationship advice. So can we please get some relationship advice for pile number 2? Some relationship advice for pile number 2, please. So the oracle card that came out for you guys as advice for your relationship is the Sage card. It says, be devoted and committed. And that's exactly what I'm feeling. I feel like there is baggage here. There are things from the past that need healing. I do especially feel like maybe you want things to work, but your heart space just isn't there yet. But be devoted, be committed. I'm also drawn to the peacock feather, and the peacock feather represents healing. So I do feel like there is some healing that needs to happen with your heart space. You could even look for energetic support like Reiki, intuitive energy healing, sound healing, something that's going to really help your heart space to release old energy and to heal and to find forgiveness for yourself and your partner. But be devoted and be committed, because if you're in the relationship, it means that you want to stay in it, you want to be in it. I don't feel like you want to leave the relationship. I just feel like there is some pain that you need to heal from to really bring back that healthy balance. The back of the deck energy for this deck was the Fire Guardian. It says, ignite your passions. You need to bring a little bit more passion into your relationship. Think about what initially drew you to this person. What do you love about this person? Maybe focusing on, you know, what really was attractive about this person to you. And you might not be there yet if you know, depending on how fresh this wound is. It does feel like it's not that fresh mentally, but it does feel still fresh emotionally. So igniting your passions, thinking about what originally attracted you to this person. What do you like about them? What do they bring to your life that's positive? And focusing on that. And a couple of more oracle cards here. Relationship advice for pile number 2, the second pile. Okay, so intense card here. We got Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. And then the back of the deck energy is Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. So once again, what did I say about guidance and 444 and angel is coming up? I do feel like there's something that you need to release from this relationship or from yourself. Maybe you guys had some unfinished business from a past life, or you did, but something about, like, the word healing is really coming up for you. And I feel like there's something that you need to really heal that could even not have to do with your partner as well. It feels just like once again, I keep repeating this, but your heart space feels so tender, like you are grieving something. But this thing is divinely guided, and you are releasing a soul pattern or a contract from a past life. So it is important for you to be going through this, and you are divinely supported as you do go through this. Okay, let's get another oracle card for pile number 2, relationship advice. Relationship advice for pile number 2. Okay, so the relationship advice you guys got is delight. So I feel like this is a very light energy. It's almost like the opposite of the energy you're experiencing right now. It feels like it's focused on food, on laughter, on the things that bring us together, on very lighthearted times, and the word food is coming out. So whether it's sharing a meal together, cooking a meal together, going out for dinner together, ordering in together, or maybe there's some type of food that you guys bonded over that you could bring back. Sharing food is just really coming through, so maybe that means something to you. Also, this card, you can see Ganesha is laughing here, so really try to bring your focus in this relationship upon the more lighthearted things. Try not to go into those heavy places so much, because that's going to keep you focusing on that and just, yeah, focusing on that. So try to really focus on the positive qualities of your partner, the positive things that this relationship brings to your life, and just lighthearted things like watching a movie, sharing a meal, laughing together. And the back of the deck energy is insight. And I also saw a quick flash of the crown chakra card as I was shuffling as well, which felt meaningful. So I do feel like, once again, you have a lot of support in the angelic and divine realms, and that you could benefit from chakra healing, because so many of the chakras are coming out. But with insight, I feel like you guys are going to gain the clarity that you need from your partner in your relationship to really feel that sense of forgiveness again. Last, final message, relationship advice for pile number 2, please. So surrender and awaken. And then with the back of the deck energy here being insight and crown chakra, I do feel like your guides are really trying to bring you healing with this relationship and everything you're going through your life, bring you guidance through that third eye chakra, through the synchronicities that are happening in your life. When you're walking out in nature, you may receive messages. So the awaken, there is still a lot more that can come out of this relationship, but it is going to take a shift in perspective, a shift in focus, and really listening to and connecting with your guides. And then surrender, yes, once again, and the back of the deck energy for this deck is flow. I feel like you need to stop resisting everything that's happening and unfolding. It feels like there's a lot that's divinely guided that is unfolding in your life, but you may have some resistance to it because your heart space is so shielded and guarded. So surrender, go with the flow, and trust in the process. Okay, pile 2, that was your love reading and advice and energy around your relationship. I really hope that it resonated with you, and if it did, please let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please also like and subscribe to my channel. Wishing you and your relationship many love and blessings, and I can't wait to do another reading for you soon. Bye, pile 2. Alright, so if you selected pile number 3, this is your love reading and the current energy surrounding your relationship. First of all, I chose an angel number for your relationship, and you guys got 555. And this says decisions and life choices, changes, new opportunities, challenges, soul purpose and mission, letting go, releasing the old and what no longer serves you, and breaking free. So with 555 being the angel number that came up for your relationship, I do feel like there is a challenge here. There's some sort of challenge that's taking place that is happening to better align you with your soul's purpose. It could also represent sometimes when these big changes and challenges happen in our life, we have a lot of resistance to them because we don't necessarily want challenge and want change. So it could also represent you letting go and releasing some of the old of your relationship, releasing what no longer serves you about your relationship. The card you got to represent the overall energy of your relationship is the 6 of Swords, and this really ties into the 555 as well, because the 6 of Swords is all about moving away from baggage that no longer serves you. It's about moving into a brighter future, away from darkness and heaviness and baggage, and just, you know, getting your mental state right with this relationship. Tuning into the energy of your person. So the card that represents them in the relationship is the Magician card. So I do feel like you find your person very attractive or sexy or powerful. It's almost like you feel like your person has a kind of power over you, or something about them just draws you into them. It's like they're a magnetic force that you feel drawn to. For the card to represent their strength in the relationship, they got the Sun card. So their strength in the relationship is really bringing joy, bringing optimism, bringing a sense of fun. Just think about what the sunshine brings when it's a cloudy day and then the sun comes out. It just puts you in a very optimistic, hopeful, happy, cheerful mood. So they bring that to the relationship, and that's their strength. Their weakness in the relationship is that they can be a little bit overbearing and not careful with, not sensitive to you and your needs. They may say things without thinking about how that's going to affect you, or they may do things without thinking about how that's going to affect you. They're very strong-willed, they have a strong character, and this can sometimes be their weakness in the relationship. So for the energy representing what they desire from the relationship, they got the 2 of Pentacles. So they're really looking for balance. They may feel like your relationship is slightly out of balance, or like there's a lot to get done, or maybe they feel like there's a lot to get done in their own life and they're very distracted with all their priorities and trying to juggle and manage them, that your relationship is what brings them kind of peace. So what they desire from your relationship is a sense of balance and a sense of peace that they may have trouble finding in other areas of their life. Tuning into your energy, I feel like you have a lot of emotions and you have a lot of thoughts, and you can kind of be swept away by them, carried away by them, and you look to your partner to be the assertive one, to be the one who makes the decisions, to be the one that says, okay, we're gonna go in this direction, okay, we're gonna do this. And you are more of a like watery, dreamy energy. I definitely feel like you have a strong connection to spirit, or you have psychic abilities. The energy, the card that represents your energy in the relationship is the 6 of Cups. So this can represent somebody who is very nostalgic, thinks about their past a lot, feels like their past made them who they are, or they identify strongly with something about their past. Both the beautiful things about their past and the darkness about their past. I am really drawn to the blue jewel on this woman's third eye chakra. I do feel like you guys have strong psychic abilities for those of you who chose pile number 3, but it's almost like you can get too wrapped up in all of the possibilities, all of the choices, all of the energies, and it makes you a bit ungrounded, and you look to your partner to kind of bring that grounding, but they're not always necessarily the best at bringing that grounding, because I do feel like their solar plexus chakra is very strong. They do have a strong sense of I am this, like they have a healthy ego, but there is ambivalence in their energy too, in terms of their root chakra and not feeling grounded, safe, and secure. With you, it's like your higher chakras are very illuminated, and you feel your third eye especially, I feel like, is very clear. Sorry, I'm kind of getting off topic here, but that came through strongly. For your strength in the relationship, you got the 4 of Cups with the Ace of Wands. And what this tells me is that you are good at ignoring your partner's weaknesses. You really see them for their strengths because you have a certain ideal and vision for what you want for the relationship. And so you kind of like have tunnel vision, like you see their strengths and you see like the good things about them. You see what you want to see, basically. Your weakness in the relationship, you guys got the King of Wands in combination with the Page of Swords. So it feels like the energy is very ambivalent, if I'm honest. It feels like you don't know where to place your focus. The weakness in the relationship is that you can go from being very mature to very immature. It's like you always are looking for a sense of clarity. No matter how much you ask your partner for clarity around something, and no matter how much they give you, it's never enough. You're always looking for more clarity, more clarity. It's like you want to know if this is the right relationship, or if this is a good relationship, or if this is the relationship you should be in. So that is the Page of Wands energy. And then with the King of Wands, or sorry, that is the Page of Swords energy. But with the King of Wands, I'm really feeling like you could have little patience, or a hot temper, or a temper that flares up. Something around being passionate, but almost like directing your passion in the wrong way. So that represents your weaknesses in the relationship. And the card that represents what you desire from the relationship is the One of Swords. You really want clarity. You want peace of mind. You want to know that you're in the right relationship, that this is the right person for you. You want reassurance. Moving on to the outcome of the relationship. For the outcome, you guys got a pretty intense card. You got Justice. So with the number 11, I feel like it can often represent an awakening, things coming to light, illumination. So I feel like there's something that's going to come to light in this relationship that's finally going to give you that sense of clarity that you need, that's going to help you to make a decision about if this relationship is truly giving you what you need from a relationship. Sorry, another message coming through here again is you not wanting to see something about your partner, or you not wanting to see the truth. I just noticed this woman, her eyes are closed, and she's facing her partner, and it's like he's focused on his ego and she's focused on not seeing things about him that she doesn't want to see. And sorry, I was using him and her. This is gender neutral, but just because the person in the card is a man and a woman, I said it like that. The fact that Justice came out as your outcome, it almost feels like there is an outcome that is supposed to happen with this relationship, and it is going to come, but that's really going to come when you release this ambivalent energy about this person and this relationship and really gain the clarity that you're looking for. I want to pull some advice cards for your relationship. So can we please get some advice for pile number 3's relationship? Oh, wow. Okay, so you guys got the Wise one. It says grow within your current situation. So this card can often represent being reliable, not being flaky, not giving up on things, like really truly being committed to your own personal growth through whatever is currently manifesting. So whether that is challenges and trials and tribulations, just remembering that this is all happening for a reason. You guys got the Guardian Angel, You Are Not Alone card as your back of the deck energy, which just comes to tell me that there really is something for you to learn from this relationship, and take that opportunity, take advantage of the learning that is there for you. I also feel like there is some, once again, the owl is here, and the owl represents illumination, something coming to light. So I do feel like there is something that wants to come to light here, and I do honestly feel like it is your feelings about your partner. There's something that you're choosing not to tap into or to see about how you truly feel. So maybe really finding your authenticity and your integrity in that authenticity, no matter what it is. Okay, can we get some more advice for pile number 3? Relationship advice, please, for pile number 3. Okay, so you guys got Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Healing, Rewriting the Future. So there's something about this relationship where you have a chance to actually heal an ancestral pattern that has been playing out in your line, in your ancestral line. And you have a chance to really heal that right now by, I feel like the word truth keeps coming out, by coming to the truth, aligning with the truth. Based on the actions that you take and based on this outcome that's going to happen, I feel like that is going to be able to heal something about your ancestral line. And why it says rewriting the future is because you're going to have a different future than your ancestors did, and it's going to help to, like I said, heal that. Then you have Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. So I really feel like you guys have a lot of spirit guides and guardian angels and ascended masters who are there for you to connect with. Like I said, your third eye chakra was really standing out. You guys have psychic abilities. You have a direct channel to spirit, and it almost feels like they're sending you that intuition and that guidance, and you do follow it in most areas of your life. It's just maybe about following it with your relationship, but I do get the sense that you guys do follow it, which is great. The back of the deck energy is Im Rama. Where are you being called to journey to? This can represent physical travel, going to somewhere different than where you live. It can also represent journeying to other dimensions and realms with your spiritual eye, astral travel. So, and it's really about bringing in a new energy. So where are you being called to go that has a new energy for you? Let's get some more messages of advice around your relationship. So there's a couple of cards that came out here. The first card is the Steadfastness card. And this is about holding your ground, persevering, trusting in the process. There may be things like, you know, you guys got 555. I feel like there are challenges. You're experiencing challenges, but just because you're not necessarily seeing the fruits of your labor right away, it doesn't mean that they're not coming. So also, this is a highly psychic card because it is attached to the elephant. Ganesha is riding an elephant here, and elephants are very nurturing. They listen very deeply, and they receive information through their empathy, through their empathic abilities. So some advice for you is to trust what you're feeling empathically and to persevere through challenges that are coming up for you. You also got the Blessings card. So once again, I feel like there are a lot of blessings coming from your spirit guides and your guardian angels. You have some guides who really love you and really love that you listen to them when they communicate to you. So that's just once again affirming the beautiful relationship that you have with your spirit guides and guardian angels. And then you guys, as the back of the deck energy for this deck, have the Empowerment card. So you guys could benefit from working with your solar plexus chakra, building your sense of empowerment, of standing in your power, of letting your light shine unabashedly, not being afraid to let your light shine. I feel like in your energy with your relationship, there was so much ambivalence. Like, you know, find out what your truth is and stand for it, stand up for it. Let your inner light shine out. Okay, we're gonna get one more piece of advice here, one more card. So can we please get relationship advice for pile number 3, the third pile? Okay, so you guys got flow. So maybe not overthinking, not overanalyzing, not trying to compartmentalize and deconstruct and, you know, figure everything out. I feel like you guys are trying to figure something out. But once you move in harmony with the flow, the undercurrent that is already unfolding, you will be fine. Just follow the flow. And the back of the deck energy for this card is commit. Okay, so this is another second card that come out about commitment. So you guys got the steadfastness card and the commit. Sorry, that says flow. Steadfastness card and the commit card. So I really feel like this means that you need, if you're going to be in this relationship, then you need to commit to this relationship and not have one foot in, one foot out, murky waters, I'm ambivalent, I don't know. You know, trust that if you do want to be in this relationship, that you can commit. Or what I feel more than committing to the relationship, I feel like it's committing to your truth, committing to what you want, committing to the you, to the person who says, I am, I want this, the ego, okay? So what do you want? Figure that out, connect with your guides, move with the flow, go with it, and commit to what it is that you truly want. Okay, pile number 3, that was your love reading and the current energy surrounding your relationship. I really hope that it resonated with you. And if it did, please leave a comment below and let me know. I can't wait to do another reading for you guys soon, and I'm sending you guys so much love and blessings to your relationship. I will see you soon. Bye, pile 3.